Hello and welcome to my unwrapping and first look at the Warhammer 40,000 Imperium issue 5. It's right here. You know that it's issue 5 because it has this captain that we've never ever seen before. He's equipped with a plasma pistol and a power sword. Looks very decent, and yeah, well, good luck getting this issue because I think it's been incredibly popular, and people have bought multiples of this particular issue separately in the bid to make a quick buck on the internet auction sites. But I think it's also going to happen to a few of the other issues in this subscription, just because of the nature of how cheap they are. They're £8.99, and yeah, technically you are getting a Primaris captain, which would normally cost you about £22.50. So yeah, you're saving an awful lot. Yes, this is the first issue that doesn't have a pot of paint, I believe, because I think, you know, the last two issues, 3 and 4, have had paints, and so does 6, but this issue 5 does not. Maybe they just thought the Primaris captain was enough for this £8.99. So let's unwrap this, and we'll see what's going on. So you get a 40mm base, so a Terminator base. You get the sprue. We'll have a look at that in a short while. But let's first of all have a look at this issue that's falling apart. Sometimes they do that. This is the Primaris captain, decorated company commander. You've got an Imperial laurel there. You've got the plasma pistol. You've got a mastercrafted power sword. I like that power sword with the cutaways there. You've got a Crux Terminatus. You've got marksman honours. You've got a cape. Really quite nice looking captain. There's the battle record. There's the tools of war. You've got melee weapons. Look at those. The war for Ramesis. Important locations on Megaria. Heart of the Storm. A little bit of a story there, and how to build the Primaris captain. So interesting. It actually shows you how to use the mold line remover kind of effectively, because this model is not a easy to build push to fit miniature. This is one of the first models in the whole subscription whereby you're going to have to be using your glue. I would use your glue in all of the others anyway, but this is like the first multi-part kit, which is quite interesting. So yeah, it shows you the base, how to paint him. So they've just sploshed him with the blue. Technically, he's not really an Ultramarines captain, which is fantastic. There's no Omega symbols or anything anywhere on the model, so that's great news if you just want him as a normal Primaris captain in your chosen chapter. And likewise, the head has a rounded sort of bottom to it, so if you want to keep hold of any of the nice fancy Black Templars helmeted heads, then by all means you can go about and use that. I'm not going to put a helmet on him. I'm just going to glue him. Call me boring. I'm going to do it the same as they have, just because I don't really want to modify any of this subscription. I want it to be the way it is. But I might change my opinion as the subscription goes along. There's the rules and setup. So you've got this mission here, rallying the troops. So different turns for Space Marines and for Necrons. Some examples, playthrough examples. So quite a few pages there of a little game. A little bit of an advert for Imperium. And then you get this, which was just loose, I think. I don't know where this came from, but it's nice look at Necrons at war. Massive advert for some of the other Necron units. So that's just came separately with it. Look at the next couple of issues. Issue 6, you've got 3 aggressors and a pot of Abaddon Black. We'll be having a look at that tomorrow. And then issue 7, yeah, unfortunately this is where the subscription is sometimes let down by itself. Paints are £2.75 each, so that is £5.50. £8.25. So yeah, it says 3 new paints, but you are losing money on that one because the subscription is £8.99 for that issue, and you're getting less value with those 3 paints. I said it in Conquest magazine throughout every single issue. I always said miniatures in every single issue. That's the only way, that would be the best way to recoup all of your costs and have this subscription going. But they've fallen into their same trap as they did last time, and they've now resorted to 3. I mean, 3 is still better than 2, don't get me wrong, but yeah, paints for an issue, no thanks. Let's have miniatures in every issue, or scenery, or half the scenery. Anyway, that is Imperial. Anyway, that's the issue itself. Let's have a look at this sprue, see if we can see some detail on here. So you've got this big cape that has a shoulder pauldron attached. You've got this, I want to call it a Rosarius, but it's just part of his armour, but it's just like a battle honours kind of thing. You've got his front armour plate and a big sheath for that sword. You've got the box of bones and the big purity seal. Nice holster for the plasma pistol. Not really sure whether that plasma pistol fits in that holster at all, but there we go. You've got an individual shoulder pauldron. You've got the plasma pistol itself, which is like a Primaris version. He's got a tactical rock that he stood on. That'll give him a bit of height. And you've got this power sword, which looks nice and fancy, and it's got some cutouts towards the tip. You've got this lower leg with a purity seal and his hips, and this lovely looking laurel with studs all the way inside it. The power plant is, what you're expecting. And then you've got this head, which I don't think we've really ever seen before. And that's it for the Primaris captain. Nice to have another captain. I think I've only got a few of them now, but yeah, that's the main draw of this issue for a lot of people, I think, is this specific plasma pistol power sword wielding captain. Because if you just type into Games Workshop Primaris captain, you're only going to get the one result. Still a nice looking captain. So there you go, that's issue 5. What do you guys think? Please do put your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. It'd be great to hear from you. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.